Hello, Battlefield Hardline. I've been having a few questions about it and my thoughts of it, so I thought I'd do my impressions up to this point of the game. Now, bear in mind, my impressions change a lot. For example, when I first played the game, I thought, it seemed alright for the first 10 minutes. Then, after getting into it a little bit, I started to really hate the game because of how quick you can die. It's a lot faster paced than other Battlefield games. The maps are smaller, up to this point anyway. They probably will add bigger ones. But let's talk netcode. Now, netcode, everyone knows in Battlefield 4 was fucked. It would, you'd shoot at somebody, they'd shoot at you, you'd quickly get behind cover, and you'd die when you're like a mile behind the cover. So, netcode was a big problem in Battlefield 4. They seem to have got it a lot better now, I'd say, on this hardline. It could still be better, but it could be a lot worse going back to Battlefield 4. So the netcode, in my opinion, has improved. So that's a plus. There's still little tweaks that need doing here and there, but for the most part, it's good. Now, I've been asked, does Battlefield Hardline feel like Battlefield 4? And in my honest opinion, I'd say no. No, it doesn't. It feels a lot different. You seem to run faster, your movements are quicker. The guns are so much more bouncier, they've got a lot more recoil to them. But yeah, I don't feel like it feels anything like Battlefield 4. It feels a lot more. I'd say it's more polished in ways, but in other ways, not so much. Is the game fun to play? Yeah, for the most part, yes, it is. There is a lot of bits that annoy me in the game, like for one, how quick you can die. And one of the biggest things that annoy me is the fact that the guns do more damage now. They've upped the damage to them, so that's why you're dying a lot quicker. But the sniper rifles seem to be doing the exact same amount of damage they used to do. So, like, I've been getting hit like twice with any assault rifle and I've been dropped. But with a more high caliber sniper rifle, you still have to hit somebody twice. There is a gun later on you can unlock, which apparently is a one-shot kill, no matter even if you hit him in the foot. But I'm yet to unlock that. But yeah, sniper rifles, you still have to do a 2-shot, or 3-shot at range. But yeah, that annoys me. The fact that an assault rifle can hit you twice and you die, but a sniper rifle, which has got a lot bigger bullet, doesn't kill you in one shot. That'd be right even if you hit them once and it took them to like 20 health or something. Because then you could whip out a pistol, hit them once, and they're fucked. But it doesn't seem to work like that. You seem to shoot them with a sniper rifle, close range, and then you still have to hit them like 2 or 3 times with a pistol. It makes no sense. But that's that. Hit markers. How are the hit markers when shooting at people? Now I'm going to say here they're not very good. But that could be server lag or anything like that. I've shot people and it's been on par. You shoot them, that's instant hit markers, and that's working perfect. But then other times I'm shooting at them and I'm stood right in front of them. The crosshairs are right on them. You can see the bullet trail going right through them, but not a single hit marker. So yeah, I'd still say there's an issue around with the hit markers. But for the most part, they do seem better, but there are bugs where it's just not working still. Have the devs improved things? Well, that would come under what I'm already talking about, so just keep watching. I guess that'll answer your question. Time to kill is faster, low HP or higher damage. Well, again, that's something we're already discussing. I'd probably say it's a bit of both, really. Maybe lower HP and higher damage on the weapons. Oh yeah, there's an LMG pickup in this game. You can't unlock them, I don't believe, but there is a pickup for LMG, and they, for one, are stupidly powerful. Yes, it's like, you know, stupidly fast, and what they've done to counteract, because it does really good damage and it's really fast rate of fire, so they've increased the recoil by a hell of a lot. You try and aim and get a spot on shot at long range with that, and it's not going to happen. It's just so much recoil, it's crazy. So, you know, I don't really particularly like the LMG, so I try to avoid it, unless I'm low on ammo, and I'll grab it just to try. But that's my thoughts of the LMG. It's not very good. Yeah, receiving damage, like when you're getting shot at, that's pretty weird, from what I've seen so far. A lot of the times you're not realising you're being hit by a bullet, and the other thing is that sometimes you'll have some guy running up behind you. You haven't heard him or seen him. He's spraying like hell at you. You're not seeing bullets go past you. You're not even hearing audio of being shot at. And then suddenly you'll just fall to the floor, dead, and that's it. You know, I've even thought maybe suppressed weapons and blah blah blah. But when you die, look, you can see the weapons and what attachments they've got on, and they're not always got silencers on. So even that doesn't add up. But yeah, it makes no sense half the time, so they've got a bit of an issue there they need to work out. Banding, as in player lag and banding, or rubber banding. There's quite a lot of that in the game, from what I've seen. Sometimes you'll be running up to a player, and you'll start shooting at him, and he'll disappear and then reappear like a couple of feet ahead of you, and then reappear where he originally was, and they'll just keep going back and forth like that, rubber banding. So it's impossible to hit him with anything. So that's a bit of an issue what I need looking into as well. The melee weapons, what are they like? To be honest, I'm going to say they're crap. The models of the weapons and stuff, yeah, they're fantastic. I can't complain about how they look. Now, what I am complaining about is how they swing and how you use them. They are really, really slow. If you run into a doorway and somebody's running out and you go to melee them, you're dead. You ain't got a hope in hell, because they'll shoot you before you've even managed to get your weapon to start swinging. It's so slow at bringing back the hand and then bringing the hand forward to hit them. You're better off just not bothering unless you can get up behind someone and they haven't seen you. There's no point at all trying to melee somebody face on, because you will lose. Do class kits seem equal and well balanced? Yeah, I'd say yeah, they are pretty balanced. The only thing I also dislike about classes is forgot the name of it, but the guy this guy who I'm playing now with the shotgun. The shotgun is so overpowered. If you're close to him, and if the bullets actually register that they're hitting, you're gonna hit them in one shot if they're close to you. Further away, you know, 2 shots. Yeah, that's what I think. So that's the shotgun. Destruction on the game has been reduced. There's not so much destruction. You can't just blow through walls and blow into buildings and stuff like that. Some things will break, and the buildings that you'd expect to blow up, they don't. It's like if you see somebody in a house and you can see them camping in the corner of the building right through the window, and you'd slap a bit of C4 on the wall, and you know, you'd blow it up normally and blow a big fucking hole in there and get a kill. Nah, it's not gonna work. Doesn't work because you can't blow through a wall. So that's a bit disappointing, considering most Battlefield games that ever come out all had some sort of destruction, and they've now reduced that so much it doesn't even feel like a Battlefield game. So that's that part sorted. On Battlefield 4, you used to have the bad netcode, and you know, you'd shoot bullets at a guy, or somebody would shoot some, say, at you, but you wouldn't get any hit or indication that you're being shot, and then all of a sudden you'd get the full force of the 4 bullets that hit you in one go, so you'd instantly drop. That seems to be resolved, kind of, in this game. There is some sort of thing like it that I was explaining earlier. You know, you get shot from behind, whatever, you can't hear the bullets, and then you just drop dead. I don't know if that's linked and it's the same sort of thing or not, but that's very similar how it acts. RPG battle pickups, you'll find them around the map in locations that'll be on the map showing you the locations of them. They are overpowered in a way, but that's what most people are saying, that they're overpowered. I don't believe they are overpowered. I would say they're about right, because you only get 2 shots, and if you've got a car going past you pretty damn quick, the chances are you're gonna miss it unless you know to aim ahead of the object. But yeah, that will one hit blow a car up, and it will one hit blow a chopper up, and obviously one hit blow a person up. So, but I've got no complaints about them. I haven't been really shot too much with those, so I think they're pretty good as they are. That's my opinion. SMGs. Now, SMGs are now, I would say, the best weapons in the game, at close range anyway. You run in, imagine yourself running into a doorway and a player coming out with an assault rifle. You will drop him way before he manages to get you, because the rate of fire on the SMGs seems to have been increased, the damage has been increased, the hip fire has been increased, so everything's a lot neater and a lot tidier. But I would say SMGs are overpowered and maybe need just slight drops here and there. Nothing major, they just need to tweak them a little bit and lower a couple of stats on them, and they will be pretty damn good. But medium to high ranges, they suck. You know, you're gonna have to put a couple of mags into somebody at a distance to be able to take them down, and even that might not do it. They really do suck at range. Is Battlefield Hardline just a reskin of Battlefield 4? It did look like it originally when the game was first announced and pictures shown. It looked exactly like Battlefield 4. They'd copied a lot of stuff and just dragged it into a new game, and that's what they actually did. But they have had so many complaints about it, and people saying they're not going to buy the game because it's not like original, it's not different, it's just files and shit dragged over from Battlefield 4. So they decided to go ahead and do a lot of reskinning and changing a lot of stuff, and yeah, it's made a big difference. It looks nothing like Battlefield 4 now. Some people will argue that and say yes it does, it's fucking still a copy, blah blah blah. It's not. If you get in the game and play it, you'll realise it's now a totally different game. But yeah, there's a lot of complaints about people calling it a clone and all this, and I thought the same thing. I said the exact same thing when I first seen it, but that's changed a lot, and I've been playing it a lot, and it's nothing like it. What's my final thoughts up to this point? I would say I love the game, but with the few problems that I've mentioned, I can't say that. It's just, it's a pain in the arse, to be honest. It's not, I don't know, it's really hard to decide. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not that good. I think it's good. If they can fix the problems and get rid of the shit that was from the other game, then yeah, I'd say it's a fucking great game. But until they do, I'm gonna say it's not that good, in my opinion. Now, would I recommend at this point to buy the game? No, I wouldn't. But the game is only in alpha currently. It's not released. It's not a full game. So my views would change once they've sorted these problems out. The game's released. I'll do another check of it, do another little review of it, and hopefully I can turn that no into a big yes. But if you didn't know, the beta is actually an open beta, so anybody can get in. So you can just download it and play it. So give it a go and see what your thoughts are. If you like it, then that's good. But until they sort these problems out, I will not be buying it. I would say I've got great hopes in the game becoming a lot better and them fixing these things, but since Battlefield 4 I can't really hope that much. They've kind of put me off a lot of stuff, but you know, at the minute it's free. I'm not complaining. I'm still going to sit here and play it and just see if I can get my views to change. But yeah, these are all just personal review thoughts of mine about the game. It's not solid reviews or anything, it's just my thoughts. So yeah, if you stuck around, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.